Good morning, my miners. I hope you all are doing well and fantastic wherever you guys are today. And well, I hope you're still mining, right? It's been an interesting last week for the mining space. There's tons of hardware coming out, of course, and as well as profitability has been rather decent across the board for multiple coins. So maybe now is the time to look at other hardware for yourself. We're gonna view three specific things today, and we're gonna go over three specific things. We're gonna cover some FPGA goodies. The big boy Asic is here and in the house, and as well the X16Q. It's pretty interesting. With mining right now is Octaspace, making about $9 a day, which is pretty now freaking standing. So let's dive on in, shall we? So guys, just for the record of this video right here, right now, Bitcoin is running around $29,464 LTC, which is Lizzie Litecoin, got $82.98. Ethereum, you are running $1,837. Flux is at 40 cents. They had a spike to almost 42 cents in the middle of the night. Solana is running at 23.32, and that's alpha. I don't know why that's there, so we're not going to worry about it. But that is the current standing of the charts right now as we speak today. So let's dive in, right? We got our big boy ASIC in the house. So we ended up getting right here is a Bitmain Antminer S19J Pro. Out freaking standing from our boys over at Smith and Data Key Solutions. I will have their contact info down below. If you are maybe even local to Texas, you might be able to get a really good deal on an ASIC without having to pay for shipping. So I'll leave my contact information down below, and their contact information down below, or you can reach out to me and I can play the middleman and maybe finding you some ASICs through them. Really cool people. I've met with them a few times, and we should be down touring their farm maybe here rather soon. So currently, as it stands, a S19J Pro. All right. So if you put in about $1,300, and we'll just do that, right? Your ROI is 671 days as it currently stands. All right. Now, I have 7-cent electric, so I have a lot to gain on that. My revenue is $7.15, but my profit is $2.20. That does not bother me whatsoever. To be completely honest, if you're putting down a revenue of 243 times that by 30, you're looking about this much BTC, 0.007 BTC a day. If you times that by a year, it is 0.08748 BTC. Now, that's my goal right there. Having is under a year away. Sorry, about 200 plus days. So my goal is to accumulate as much busy Bitcoin before that happens, because I mean, price of Bitcoin right now is only 30K, right? Now this is just fun. This is not financial advice. This is just happens to be my play, right? Not y'all's. Times this by, you got $30,000 Bitcoin right now. That's $2,624. That is more than you paid for it, right? In less than a year. So regardless of what their ROI says in 600 days, you're making $2,600 if Bitcoin stayed at 30K, right? By the halvening, let's just say theoretically, price doubles. We hit 60K. That is now $5,248. That is the win, right? Same amount of Bitcoin, but the value of that Bitcoin will be much higher by then. Theoretically. Allegedly. So that's my goal with my Antminer S19, is to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. So right now I am also using Unminable, which link down below, with all of my GPUs that I do have running. Not all of them, but the ones that I do have running, I'm converting everything into BTC as well. So I'm just building up my bag for when the halving happens. Well, mainly before. Let's go on down to the Jasminer X16-Q. Now this is the one that we did see over at Mining Disrupt, and it is on pre-sale right now. The August batches already went out, and now we are moving on to October batches. It is a $3,000 Asic as it stands, but what I find the most interesting is if we head over to hashrate.no, we input $3,000 basically for the Asic. Alright, we're running at my 7 cents, so yours will change. But running Ethos and Octospace, you're making about almost $10 a day, $9.50 on Etho protocol. Your net profit is $8.43 because the power is not that much. It's only 630 watts. So really not that bad. That of course drops your ROI to less than a year. So I find that pretty interesting. The price for these is not like the best price right now, but I'm currently working with Jasminer to see if we can get discount code or referral, or maybe even a group buy for people who may want one of these. I know I've had a few people looking at these, and I find it kind of interesting myself. We were looking at it at Mining Disrupt, talking with Candy over it, so I find it pretty cool that it has that that much potential to earn, you know, almost $10, but prices may vary. Let's move on to the next bit of juicy details, right? Is hashrate.no has now added the Osprey E300 to their FPGA calculator. So if you have an E300, now this is the VU35P model. This is very specific, right? They did put the E300, but number one, you can check by price, because $5,100 is the price of the E300, which you can actually get $300 off using the code down below. There's a link for it down in the description. You can cut yourself a good deal on getting it for less than 5K. But that is what this calculator is the VU35P model. So currently, you know, Ironfish, Kaylacoin, and Kaspa are listed as the three main chains, because that's kind of all the three we have at this current moment. Radiant is on the way, but not here yet. If you are running a VU33P model, which is right here, which is about $3,200, just go into the Forest Kitten 33 and just turn your calculator into 3, and what is it, $32.99, and we can change this to $32.99. So this will give you a rougher estimate of what you're making on a VU33P model, because it is 3 Forest Kittens basically inside of a singular device. So that is the way to kind of gist that. Of course, your power consumption is going to be different. It may be a little higher because you can push your frequencies a lot more. These are all stock hash rates. Even on the E300, it is stock hash rates. So this is not pushing it. You see there was what? E300's one is 15 gigahashes, which is the stock hash rate for the E300. It's like 16.7 according to here. I really like that they have finally added this into here. So if you have an E300, guys, you can get a rougher estimate without having to do too much extra work on your calculators for your E300s. You can even just change your thing. So we have 6 of them. Well, we don't have 6, but our buddy does. This is your revenue for the day, right? Of course, not price-wise, you need to increase that. But yeah, pretty out-freaking standing if you ask me. Really happy that they added this on to hashrate.no. And remember, guys, you can get $300 off of an E300 VU35P model with the link down below, or you can get $100 off an E300 VU33P. Check them out down in the description below. We would greatly appreciate if you use those links because they do help out the channel quite a bit, and we thank you guys so much. So that is kind of what we've gone over here with today. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Hope you all have a fantastic morning wherever you guys are. Good morning, good evening, good night, and stay hashing, stay savage, and we'll see you next time, miners.